Good morning, Gribble Mennonite School. Today is Wednesday, April 2nd, and I'm David Cribble.
And I'm Judah. This is our 27th episode of Cribble Live and our 140th day of school.
Well, we hope everyone didn't go too crazy yesterday, seeing as it was April Fool's Day. We are sure some of you played some jokes on your family members and friends.
It does seem like things are a little different here this morning, but we can't quite seem to put our finger on it. Let's see if we can get things straightened out a little bit.
There, that feels much better. Well, last Wednesday was Manatee Appreciation Day, so we trust many of you headed to your local bay to say thanks to your favorite manatee. We also asked you how long a manatee could hold its breath for.
The answer to this question is 20 minutes. This means that we had 3 winners this week. Because Mrs. Shelley's class, Mrs. Crider's class, Kidders, and Miss Evie's class. All guessed the exact answer. Now here's some random manatee facts for you.
Closest relative to a manatee is an elephant. They usually swim they usually swim at a relaxing pace of 5 miles per hour, and their slow movement allows algae and other small organisms to grow in their bodies.
They can swim fairly fast in short bursts, reaching speeds of up to 20 miles per hour. They can swim in a lot of different ways, upside down, vertically. They can even do barrel rolls or even somersaults.
A typical manatee is about 10 feet long and weighs about 1,000 pounds, although some can reach weights of over 3,000 pounds. Also, the amount of food they normally eat each day is around 10% of their body weight.
The first thing recorded cited The first recorded sighting of a manatee in North America was by Christopher Columbus, who actually thought it was a mermaid. This was actually a somewhat common misconception. I can't say that word. Back in that time. Oh, and hey, I actually recently built a house for a manatee that was named Hug. Hugh.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was a habitat for a Hugh manatee.
Well, we made it into April and we finished up our March Madness competition over recess. Judah won our paper airplane bracket, Macy was our best bottle flipper, and Bristol took first place in Mario Kart, and Lucy lasted the longest without smashing a raw egg on her head.
And on our April Fool's Day, let's take a look at a random picture that has a lot of stuff wrong with it. Look over this picture and see how many things you can see that don't really make sense. How many can you find?
Maybe right away you can see a chicken that's flying a helicopter, or that there's a random snowman at the top of the right corner. But do you also see the sunflower that's actually a clock? Or how about the mysterious animal living inside a watermelon?
There's also a basketball growing in the pumpkin patch. A man using some sort of candy cane broom to move dirt around. There's definitely a lot of random stuff going on in this picture. I'm sure you can find plenty more.
For this week's trivia question, let's stick to our theme of randomness and also something you might find in your garden. What we want to know is how many teeth does the typical snail have? The only hint we'll give you is it's probably more than you think.
Talk it over and enter your best guess. We'll be back next week to tell you who is the closest. Until then, I hope your day is filled with joy and laughter. Bye.